Hey everyone, Lou Clark here, and in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 ways that you can educate yourself to wealth. But before I get started, check out the links in the description below for all the great resources, including my free What's Your Money Superpower quiz that comes with a great resource that'll help you to strengthen your money muscle. Oh, and by the way, can you hit the subscribe button, join our community, have some fun, hang out with us for a bit? Number 1, get your head in some books. Oh, Lou, I don't like to read. Well, you know what? Then you don't want to be wealthy, because the wealthy read. And here, I'll give you even a little snippet. If you don't want to physically open a book and read it, then listen to Audible or Scribed. Oh, there's a link below for you to get some free time on Scribed if you want that. But listen to an audiobook. But reading books makes people smarter. I love reading about money and time. I actually don't read any nonfiction. Actually, there's one book, Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. That is the only nonfiction book I read. But everything else is all on time, money, and confidence. And even though I think I know a lot, I'll dive into a book and I'll learn something new. Or better yet, that book will remind me of something I have forgotten about. It's like you already knew it, but you just forgot. Reading books will make you smart. But if you don't want to physically open, grab an Audible. But give yourself the time to educate yourself through books. Create a schedule. Maybe in a week, you're going to agree to read 100 pages. 100 pages a week. If you did 100 pages a week, then you'd be reading probably about a book a month. Get your head in the book. And to help you get started, I've listed some of my favorite money books in the description below as well. Number 2, find some mentors online. And what I mean by that is find the people that you love to listen to. They may never know who you are, but you know them. One of my favorites is Gary Vaynerchuk, or Gary V. I can listen to him for hours. And sometimes I do, until he says, turn this video off and go do something. Then I'm like, oh, he said turn off, go do something. Your mentor doesn't have to be someone you know. Look at who's online. What type of upbringing did they have? What struggles did they go through? Where are they now? Find someone who's where you want to be, or maybe you only want like 10% of where that person is. Follow that person. I will make sure I put some of my mentors' links in the link below so you can see who I'm hanging out with. Because remember, you become like the 5 people you hang around most, and that includes what you watch on television or what you watch on YouTube. YouTube is a great place to follow mentors. People like Gary Vee, Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins, Brene Brown, Marie Forleo. Who else we got? Well, even Elon Musk or Simon Sinek. Find people online that you relate to. Number 3, find teachers you can learn from. People who have been where you are, have done what you want to do, and are living the life you want to live. That can teach you. Maybe you're buying a coaching program. Maybe you're buying a course. It's one reason why I have my 30-day time management program is because I have become an educator in the time management world. People come to me saying, how do you figure it out? I'm like, take my 30-day time management course. It's $30. And watch what happens. Sign up for those courses that you need to better yourself. Because Einstein said it. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, is a form of insanity. So if you're trying to get something right in your life and it's not working, find a teacher who can literally walk you through the steps. Different than a mentor. A mentor you sit under and listen to and you act. A teacher takes you by the hand and helps you. Really, really important. Find teachers in the areas where you want to grow. So if you want to grow in wealth, then find a teacher who can teach you that. So what I did, I want to learn about stocks. So I found a course on how to learn about stocks. And that's what you can do. Super simple. Whatever it is you want to expand your education in, find a teacher, take their courses, have them as a coach, just do your homework and make sure that they've lived the life that you're in and they're where you want to be. Number 4, which plays a little bit on number 3, join some subscriptions that teach you. So for example, I know we're talking about wealth, but you can join Masterclass, which this is not a paid promotion. I'm just mentioning it because I just joined it recently. You can join masterclass and you can learn all different things. Gordon Ramsay's going to teach me how to cook. Samuel L. Jackson's going to teach me how to act. Steve Martin can teach me comedy. I'm sure there's so many other different ones in there, but that's a really fun one to be a part of. Strengthening your mind, even in something that's not wealth related, will help you become more wealthy because you will start to expand your horizons, but also you'll have found more value for your time. And when you put a dollar value on your time, you're going to be very careful on how you invest it in the certain things you do in life, which will create more wealth because you'll only want to do things that make your life better. So find some subscriptions out there that you can learn from. Even in the Piggy Bank Millionaire, we have an academy that has a whole bunch of different programs on time, money, and confidence. So I'll make sure the link is below. It says Lou's courses or Lou's programs. You can check that out. Number 5, which I just kind of touched on in 3 and 4 because it's really all about education, right? Learn about something new that can make you money. And as I mentioned in a previous tip, I'm learning about stocks. Elon Musk was on Saturday Night Live. Instead of just sitting and enjoying the show, I decided to turn my computer on and watch what was happening to Dogecoin because I was very intrigued by what was happening, by the candlesticks, whether they're going red and down or green or up. Like really, that's all I really know about stocks, but I've invested in learning more because the more you understand, the more you learn, the more you educate yourself on the wealth avenues of this world, the more you can become wealthy. 2 weeks ago, I had no idea what an NFT was or Bitcoin or cryptocurrency until Gary Vee, remember I mentioned him as a mentor, he started talking about how he was putting out his own NFT called V-Friends. And I was like, what is this? So what did I do? I stopped watching Gary's videos and I went and did the education. And I also got RH to do the education and teach me some as well because time limit for the last week was a little intense for me. But I've learned so much to the point where like, I'm already setting up crypto wallets. I'm already figuring this out. I'm going to play a little bit in this to learn. So figure out, find ways to teach yourself or to have people teach you, join courses, do the research. You can learn so much on Google. Educate yourself on something new in the wealth world. Oh, and here's a bonus. Go and research the wealthy. How did Warren Buffett do it? How is Elon Musk doing it? How did Jeff Bezos do it? How's Gary Vee doing it? We need some women in this. Have you noticed that? We got to get some women up in that list of men. We got to find some of those. We got to do that. I'm going to go research some of those. I'm going to bring some of the women to the table. How did Sarah Blakely do it? Go and research how people did it. Where did they start? Learn their stories. That's going to help empower you to do what you want to do. So I hope that my 5 tips to educating yourself to wealth will inspire you today to do something. Take 1 hour a day. Educate yourself on something. And for me, sometimes the education on wealth can be a bit overwhelming. Like, oh my gosh, I've read so much already. Then I'm going to switch it up and do some education on something else. Like I really want to learn how to play the drums. I don't know why. It's just a thing. So maybe when I finish 4 books I have on my list right now, maybe I'll see if there's a drumming masterclass that I can participate in. Whatever it is you're doing, take the time every day to educate yourself. The more you educate, the more wealthy you'll be, and not just financially. Until next time, we'll see you soon.